To answer this question, it really comes down to this. You want to build out full-blown software that you can start monetizing, making money on, and scaling. Which one is better, Cursor AI or is it Replit? Let's find out in today's video. Let me give a little bit of pretense before what I'm about to say right now, because what I'm about to say right now is going to be pretty brutal and pretty blunt. I come from a background where I'm currently developing out an artificial intelligence integrated software backed by Google. Let me give you a little insight. To answer this question, it really comes down to this. Neither. Let me go and explain the advantages of both of these different platforms, but then let me tell you why you'd want to do neither in the context of actually building out a full stack application for the context of scaling and making money. So to be clear, if your use case is, I just want to learn how to code, I want to build out something cool, I want to build out a deployed website link that I can share with my friend, that kind of situation, this is not the video for you. This video is targeted to people that want to entertain software development for the context of building out a software they can make money with. I'm not saying you can't make money with either of these. I'm just saying if you're going to take this journey, it's better to start on the right path. Therefore, before I dive too deep on this, let me give you the advantages of both these platforms. We're going to take our little pencil here. We're going to draw that over here. Okay, Cursor AI. Why would I use Cursor AI in the context of development? We're going to go ahead and just use the beginning letter of everything I say here. Why? Because I don't want to type it out. So first major reason you're going to use Cursor AI. We're going to start off with the first letter here, which will be C. I'm going to say C because this gets you closer to what real software development looks like. Now, when I say real, I don't mean like in the sense of like if you use Replit or Cursor AI, that's fake software development. More in the sense of if you want to deploy an application at the most cost-effective rate without paying premium to use Cursor AI or use Replit. C for closer. That's the first and major advantage of using Cursor AI just off rip in the sense of I never coded before, let's proceed. You're closer to a real development environment in the sense of using VS Code and actually deploying applications in that context. Second major thing here with Cursor AI is we're gonna put E for education. This is a great tool. I think this is amazing. I think this is great in the sense of you're able to do Command K or Command L. You can learn different stuff when it comes to Cursor AI in the sense of generating entire files or asking questions across your entire repository. When I say repository, I'm talking about your entire application, different folders, all the files associated with it. I think it's a great educational tool. And the last part I'll put here is H, which will stand for it's harder. Corbin, how is that an advantage? I think the fact that in order for you to learn how to deploy an application within Cursor AI, it's harder than it is in Replit. I think that's a distinct advantage. As a side note, if you want to learn how to deploy an application, e.g. get a live website link, check out that video right there, 30 minutes long. I go over everything. But then you're like, Corbin, why is this being harder a good thing? First thing is that at scale, you actually understand the real costs associated with cloud processing and having a backend and actually deploying an application. The second major thing is that this gives you more insight and real world insight in the context of if you genuinely want to make money on a software application and you want to build it out from start to finish through scratch, e.g. 0 lines of code to however many, it's better to take the bullet, eat the bullet, bite the bullet, and learn the harder way to deploy an application now so that you can actually understand what is incurring. Let's jump over to Replit. Near the end of this video, I'll give you my answer based off my experience of what I think you should do if you never coded before and how to start. But just to say right off the bat, Cursor AI to Replit, I'm leaning towards Cursor AI. But that isn't like my answer. I'm just saying if you had to choose between these two, proceed. Now coming over to Replit. As you can probably already tell, I'm 100% shooting myself in the foot right now. I am shooting myself in the foot when it comes to future sponsorships from either of these platforms. But I'm trying to be real with y'all. I'm trying to be blunt, honest with y'all. Leave a like. Okay, so Replit. Here's the situation of Replit. And just to be clear, I think both these platforms are awesome. I just think they have very specific use cases. All right, so the situation of Replit is this. M. What does M stand for, Corbin? M stands for MVP, Minimal Viable Product. This is an amazing platform to push out an MVP. You've seen the videos on Twitter or X. You've seen the videos in your YouTube feed when it comes to someone building out an entire application or entire application on their phone just through texting, right? You've seen these videos. Therefore, Replit, you're goated for MVPs. Don't let the fluff, unicorns, and daisies give you a blurred vision when it comes to the actual reality of building out software. Yeah, it's dope. They can build an MVP, but okay. Let's go proceed to the other two about Replit. We're going to put E for education / easy, or I guess easy is a relative term here, but in the sense of like, if you've never coded before using Replit, they really do make the entire process streamlined. They make the process from starting 0 to 100 in the sense of deploying, building out files. Like they really streamline it, which kudos to them. Not bad at all. You know what this kind of feels like? Kind of feels like that old saying with the gold rush. The ones that make the money are the ones selling the pickaxes, not going for the gold. So kudos to Replit for selling the pickaxes. It's easy. It's good to go. Proceed. So the last one on Replit here is they're making some pretty cool advancements here. I would say the last one I would put is A. So I did a video on this recently. They call it the Replit Agent. Replit Agent, from what I've seen up to the point in the market, is probably the most comprehensive AI chatbot in the sense of if you have no coding experience, it can actually build out and deploy applications. So I did a video right there you can check out if you're interested, so you don't have to pay. It does cost money. But I was impressed. It actually can do a lot of the start to finish when it comes to building out and deploying applications. So Replit Agent, look it up on Google, look it up on YouTube, or look it up on my channel. Check it out. That's pretty cool. Biggest advancement I've seen so far in tech when it comes to coding and software development. But if you are looking to build out a full-blown, full-stack application, don't proceed in either. Proceed in the sense of let's have some fun, build an application on my phone, share it on X, etc. Or proceed in the sense of like, I don't want to bite a heavy bullet. I kind of just want to jump into deployment right away, build out an application, yippee. But don't proceed if you're like Corbin. I want to actually build out software that I can sell, and I actually have competency of everything that's underlying in the software. So if I ever want to build it again, I'm not reliant on platforms that are making me pay fees. Does that make sense? I guess like the angle I'm coming from here is very much like, which is like a very niche angle, I suppose. It's more of the angle of, yeah, you could pay Webflow to host your website, or you could build out your website yourself and basically pay no money. It's kind of that angle. So this video is definitely not for everyone. I mean, I already know people are going to leave some hate comments. Oh, Corbin, I made all this money with Cursor AI. Have fun. Okay, leave that comment. Give me engagement. Like, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is very much like if I started day dot again, day zero again, I would want to go in a route that I have to bite the harder bullet to learn things that I wouldn't otherwise learn in these. Therefore, I'm gonna leave you with this video, giving you the reason of why you'd want to lean towards separating an artificial intelligence model from the actual repository you code in, the benefits of that. But I'll give you a TLDR right now. It's as simple as this. The things that both these platforms make easy are the things you actually want to learn if you want to build out software applications. Make your opinion, make your assessment based off that statement. What I'm telling you is that the hard stuff that you learn in software development, the early days, are the most fundamental, as that gives you the most insight on your ability to create other cool stuff in software development. That's just my 2 cents. You can believe it, you don't have to. It is what it is. Make sure you leave a like. It's completely free. I'm gonna do other videos on Cursor AI and Replit just showing you how to use it, if that is what you want to do. And I'll see you in the next video. Oh, this video has lost me so much sponsorships in the future. Is what it is. I do it for y'all. These are random videos. That's my face. And I'll see you in the next video.